Hass avocado, like the Pinkerton, is short on leaves. Dropped them, didn't get new ones. Not happy about that. The fruit looks either burnt from the sun, and we haven't really had much heat, guys. We've only had maybe 5 days of 30 Celsius. That's nothing. You shouldn't be scorched with only half a dozen days of heat. No way, right? They're all like that. It's either that or that's their natural maturity, turning black. I don't remember that happening last summer though, until the end of summer. In February and March, they started turning black, not in early December. So we'll find out what's going on. They're all like that. And boy, was this thirsty. All the avocados were thirsty when we got back. So I'm gonna water these again when I finish filming, before we go to the beach, and top them up. I topped them up yesterday. A lot of water. I gave them a lot of water, but they're so thirsty. They're thirstier than even citrus. You know how citrus... Oh wow, this started flowering again. Didn't think the pomelo was going to flower again. Thought it was done. I thought that's all I was getting. So there you go. Multiple bursts of flowers on the pomelo. Interesting. Oh, and there's the tamarind, still alive, still got green on it. Right? It's kept all those up there, but stripped of everything else below, all the way to the bottom, gone, stripped. Here is the lychee. It's getting a ton of flowers, new growth. We might even get some fruit. This is the second summer in ground on the lychee. Really impressed with this variety. Flowering and doing all its funky stuff for the second year. Very impressed, very happy. I've got 3 other lychees in pots, which are still very young. It's very short. It's only 4 feet, barely 4 feet, 3.5 feet. Here's the Kohala variety of longan with lots of new growth. Finally, very late starter when it comes to new growth. In the tropics, these start waking up in September or even August. Not here. Not here, guys. Here they start waking up in November. So again, we lose 3 months. The bananas in the pots from Daily survived, so I'm pretty happy about that. Although they're dying to get away from being tied up in these small pots. That's not what they're designed for. Yeah, the blue Java. It says, "Free me, free me, free me, free me, put me in the ground." Yeah, that's which one? The Grand Nine. I don't know this one. I don't know it. And the other one's the blue Java, the so-called ice cream banana. Taro did well. I had it under the tree in shade. Shade, guys. Shade, so important for potted trees when you're going away. Very important. No damage at all. None. But it wasn't as perky as it is now. I watered it. Bananas in the back, looking good, coming along nicely. And another bunch up there. I kept my 2 seedling avocados back here in the shade, part sun, because they're in pots, and they did all right. One leaf there busted from the wind. I don't know what variety these are. These are from kitchen scraps. These two seedlings. Just found a lemon on the ground, right there, under the tree. Not a big deal to grow citrus here. Look at it. It's like a big orange. The Hass avocado is looking great, but it wasn't looking great yesterday. All these leaves and so on were like drooping. They were like, now they're fine, but they were really droopy. And I thought, oh crap. That doesn't look good. So I gave it a great drink, right? Like for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And it picked up. We had our first fruit that had fallen. I brought that in. When was it? The day we left, a week ago. But usually they start coming at the end of November. This year they're about 2 or 3 weeks late. That's a better view from behind. Yeah, they love sun and they love water. A lot of water. I didn't know that avocados were that thirsty. That's why I keep telling you guys to water them. Even in winter, if it's dry, if we don't get much rain. Yeah, even in winter. And now in summer, oh man. Now in summer, you gotta water the crap out of them. Even more than citrus. If you want production. If you don't want production, then just leave them. But then you're risking the health of the tree. Look at this. For the newcomers that have never been to my channel before. Look at all that. These are ready to pick and eat, by the way. All of these. But we want them to come one by one. We don't want them all today. Look at that. Over 100, easily. Because I water the tree a lot. A lot. In summer, 2 or 3 times a week. Some oranges here on the ground from the orange tree. Just rolled down the hill. Not a big deal. We've got so many oranges, it's not funny. Oh, there's the brown turkey fig coming back after it was butchered. See? Nothing was lost. Not one plant or tree was lost in all that butchering. And I've proven it here on video. So there you go. You lose one season, of course. But now I've got the tree down to where I want it. It's no longer 4 to 5 meters up there. I'm going to keep it at 2 to 2.5 meters where I want it, where I can reach the fruit. Potted tamarillo not only survived a week without my help, it flourished. It flourished, guys. Check it out. From side to side, it's at least 2 meters, 2.1 meters, 6 to 6.5 feet. And more than that, it's fruiting. It's loaded. It's loaded with fruit. Look. With me being on holiday, it started fruiting. setting fruit. See that? And this is in a pot. A pot that gets hot and dry. Very, very hot and dry. Look. So yeah, can you grow tamarillos in pots whilst you're on vacation when there's no one home? Yes, and you'll get fruit as well. Very healthy, very productive, very easy. Up here in the front yard, we've got the bananas doing their thing, including this guy here, who's got some fruit coming. He opened just over a week ago. And then we have the Glen mango, which many of you want to know its progress. Well, the progress is most of the fruit fell, of course, the fruitlets, and these remain. There's a lot that have remained. Now, they're still small. I don't know how many are going to stay on. There's even these that are tiny sized. They're still on there. So they're just waiting for a bit of wind to shake them off. Right? So all in all, there's probably 30 fruitlets. And we'll have to just wait another, I guess, another 2 or 3 weeks. At least Christmas, before we know how many we get, for sure. The Suriname cherry that I was gorging on at the park in Cairns, just as beautiful, but no fruit on mine. It only flowers in spring. Tries to produce a little fruitlet, but it falls, and that's a six-year-old tree. And I got a second tree which is ready to go in the ground. It's in a pot. Alright, what's going on here now in the front of Fruitopia? I watered this for 2 hours last night, and 2 hours in the back. A lot of water, guys, a lot of water. I watered everything, even things that really didn't need watering. These figs sure needed watering. They were bone dry in pots, and the guava, but they all came out good. They all looked after themselves really well. I'm quite surprised. And not only that, this variety here is full of what do you call it? Fruit buds. Right? Coming everywhere. This is the, I think that's the Mexican cream. And then there's the Malaysian red, which came back. I watered the heck out of that. One of the viewers said the pot's too big. Well, that's the pot that it's in, so I'm going to leave it in there. And hopefully the trunk will get like bigger over summer and autumn. And we'll fill in the pot. It is too big, yeah, you're right. But, well, they're all the same size, all 4 pots. And look at this guy, how thick he's gone already. The purple guava. It's as thick as my finger. And this one here, the Mexican cream, as thick as my thumb, the trunk. And these all were the same size as that one there. A year ago. They were all the same. That one slowed down because it almost died. Okay. Pomegranates are doing great. Really, really, really happy with the results on the poms. Although it's been very windy again, like it was in spring. One of the let me go on the other side. That's better. Now the sun is behind me. This one here lost its stake. It snapped in 2. So it must have been really windy here last week. This snapped in 2, and this is metal, not wood. A metal stake snapped in 2. Wow. So I put a new stake in there. Hopefully that helps. And this one here is just loaded with flowers already, and it's only been in the pot for what, 3 months or less. It's got at least half a dozen flowers and another dozen coming. There's little babies coming on it. We'll do a full detailed video on the pomegranates later. I'm trying to focus only on the potted trees and also the recently planted trees like these. It's just too much to cover otherwise. Too much. And I know some of you hate long videos. Sorry guys. Sorry but not sorry. Because there are many others that love them, and I'm one of them. Okay, now the papaya. This one came out the best probably, except it got a little bit of white, this white color. I don't know what that is. I take it it's dryness, lack of water. It can't be sun, because these are sun babes. But look what happened to the other papaya. Not that one. This one here. Is that sunburn? Looks like it. Or is that just thirst? Give me water, give me water. Where are you, George? George, I'm thirsty. I'm guessing that's what it was, just lack of water. The carob is doing great, and its little flowers have done something new in the last few days whilst I was gone. And that new is this, which I'm new with. I don't recognize anything on the carob. First time growing carob. Does that look like I'm gonna get carob pods, or is that just a beautiful display of flower? Or are the pods each one of those little flower buds? See how there's multiple buds? Is each one of them a pod? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Pretty cool, huh? And there's quite a few of them on such a little tree, up to my knee high. The two persimmons are doing good, coming with new growth. On the Elsh pomegranate, it looks like one flower has set fruit, or two of them. There's one there, looks like it's set, and looks like that one has set. That one there, hang on. That one there, yeah. It's hard to film today, I don't know why. It's too bright, the sun is so strong. So the Elsh is coming along nicely with, looks like 100 flowers. And the what's his name? I call him Hercules, but he's got another name. He's doing really good too. The best he's ever done. I've had him for 10 years. The two Panama berries, Jamaica berries I planted the day before we left for the tropics, was looking sad yesterday, but he bounced right back after a good soaking. Right? It's pretty happy. So grow, please. Grow, guy. Look at my neighbor's wonderful pomegranate, setting fruit left, right, and center. All these are going to be fruit, and it's hanging over my fence. You know what that means, don't you? You know what that means, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Yeah, it means wonderful. It means wonderful. Yeah, that's the variety. Wow, look how many he's getting. Oh my God. Guys, if you're gonna get your first pomegranate tree, make sure it's one of these, the wonderful. It's the only one I never bought. And now that I see his, it's the one everyone should buy. My varieties have taken years, 5, 6, 7, even 10 years to fruit. Damn. And he didn't plant that. That was a volunteer seed that fell there. Can you believe it? And he's never watered it. This is the other Panama berry. That's looking a little better than the other one. He was also a little sad yesterday when I came home, but doing good. They'll do just fine. Coming along the house wall, the lemon guava is going crazy. It's becoming a big bush. I want to shape it as a tree though. And next to it is the gurumi chama, which I told you guys would be ready just after I got back, and I was right. Looks like it's going to be ready in, well, by either the end of this week or the beginning of next week. The gurumi chama. And there's lots of them. Look. I wish the jabuticaba would be playing nice like this guy. Don't know what's going on with the jabbo. Oh, the first one's there. Damn. I was perfectly accurate on when the first one would come. But it's not ready. Cool, huh? I'm sure if I search inside the bush, there might be one ready. But I'll just let it be. And passion fruit is coming along nicely. Getting some nice passion fruit. Spectacular bougainvillea. And check this guy out. This is the largest banana blossom ever that I've seen here at Fruitopia. Can you believe that? It's at least 22 inches long, maybe 24. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's big. And this is right next to the house. That's a big boy. And its mate next door, that one, is starting to shoot out a banana blossom as well. There you go, it's coming. So we're gonna have two banana blossoms side by side here on the side of the house. Amazing, huh? Can't wait to see the size of these fingers. Exciting coming back from vacation. It's either everything is dead, right, from drought, or destructive winds, or everything is great and like paradise. And because I've been, oh wow, look at the agapanthus coming. Look at this. Because I've been on top of everything, guys, because I've been on top of everything, I'm glad to say that it's not the former but the latter that's turned out to be. Another rack there. White sapote. Tons of them. Look at that. And this was the tree that had the most scale infested. And it still is scale infested. The scale hasn't gone anywhere, but there's new leaves. And the new leaves have no scale. Right? Look. The old leaves. There's another big one there. The first ones usually come at the end of summer. That is the final week of February. See the scale? All along. Scale, 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 scale. So vicious. All the way. Scale. Scale doesn't seem to stop the tree though from doing its thing. So evidently white sapote is extremely vigorous and doesn't take no as an answer. Even with the scale pushing. Push all you like. We're still gonna fruit. And finally, guys, the Kensington Pride seedling mango has got some new growth here. Very beautiful. Thank you very much for setting new growth. Love it. And that's the one I put in the ground about 4 weeks ago. Doing great. Alright guys, it's beach time. Thanks for watching, and check out the white shatut. I keep cutting it back. You know the one I butchered with a chainsaw? It's 3 meters tall, heading back to the power lines. Yeah. See you later. See you later.